Hey guys, it's Ellie here. I just wanted to share something awesome that one of my lovely clients just shared in our private group, and my thoughts on it. So let me just go there. Um, Here it is. Okay, so she wrote, having the self realization this morning, I'm uber pumped for the retreat, but I'm so happy with myself for the incredible self talk that now comes naturally to me. Got upset the other day that I didn't fit into some of my old clothes. For a minute, I dwelled on it, but then I realized I'm a whole new person now. Hypothetically speaking, I think she meant metaphorically, my old shoes don't fit. I have grown into a whole new person with new self love. Whatever I try to do, I will never fit into those old shoes because I'm so much bigger now. Sure, I'm slimming down and those jeans may fit me one day, but I've decided to quit trying to be the old me. That Mel was unhappy and exhausted 24/7. The new me has huge goals, commitment to becoming the best version of me, and a strong, successful attitude. I don't mind if I need to buy size 100 clothing. I love the huge change and the huge positivity I carry with me everywhere. And then she goes on. So I'm still shit scared of this powerlifting comp. I'm sure nothing I do will conquer those fears until my name is called out on the 25th. I'm going to do it and give it my best. I think it's so confronting because my long term goal was to compete in August, and I felt I would be at my best by then. Be able to smash some decent weights. Doing it in 2 weeks, I felt I wasn't good enough yet. I wouldn't be at my best. However, who am I trying to kid? I am the best I've ever been. I'm always going to be striving to better myself and achieve more, always looking for heavier weights and new mindset. And then my cat jumps in front. um, Now I'm thinking, just do it. I'll be shit scared in 3 months' time anyway, and probably won't feel at my best by August because I always want more, always wanting to improve. To kind of sum up my essay, I'm the best I have ever been and I can accomplish anything I want to. These goals don't have to wait until August or December. I am ready now. I am strong, I am open, I am willing. I am determined. I will do the best I can. I see so much potential for myself, and within a few months, that potential is only going to grow and expand. Every day, I want to achieve more and more, and I feel this is only natural. Being realistic with goals too, knowing that Rome wasn't built in a day. I strive for success, personal, financial, and emotional success. No point waiting for these things to come or waiting for myself to be ready, for my fears to go away. My fears will always be around. It's what gives me adrenaline. Um, I will always strive to be the best I can be and strive for success, but it's important to stop and value myself as I am today. I'm the best I've ever been. And I just think she is amazing. This girl, she's only 23, I think, and she just started with me towards the end of last year. She has really come so far. She's a wise, wise woman, and I just love how she always puts things into words so so eloquently. Um, and my thoughts on this, and she's already realised this for herself anyway, but I just wanted to share a little bit about my own journey with this as well, with powerlifting. Basically, I only started powerlifting a few months ago, and these same kind of thoughts were going through my head. Oh well, maybe I should just wait until I have a certain strength, until I reach these weights or whatever. And my coach, Scott from PTC, has been amazing. His whole attitude is don't wait. You don't need to be stronger or reach a certain weight. Just do it now. It's better to get the comps out of the way and just get used to them and get that experience than waiting until a certain point in time. And basically, I think that with fear, you're going to be fearful of new things that you haven't tried before. I was so scared for my first two comps I've done in the last 2 weeks. The first one more so leading up to it, and the second one, I thought I was excited and I thought I wasn't as scared, but when I got there, I just shit myself basically. I was really, really nervous on the squats. And you know what? Like, fear is just made worse in your head. So, thinking about it in the weeks leading up to it, or the days leading up to it, or months, or whatever, of this thing that you're going to do, it makes it worse and worse. You tell yourself that you can't do it, that it's too hard, that what if I fail, or what if I fall over, or what if I can't do it? And you know what? Even if you do, I fell over on my squats because I was so nervous. But then I got a PB, two PBs on deadlift, and attempted a PB on bench press. So even if you do, what's the worst that could happen? I fell over, someone caught the weight for me, and I realized what I should do next time. That I'll do more comps to overcome those nerves. I'll make sure my setup is right. I'll make sure I take a nice big deep breath, and I'll make sure that I'm present and I'm there in the room instead of off on some other planet because I'm stressing out so much. So fear is just made worse in your head. It's it's not as bad when you actually do it, and it's actually going to be fun and exciting when you do that thing that you've been putting off. And like Mel says, and like my coach says, and like I agree as well, don't wait for some time in the future to say that you're going to hit your goals. Don't wait for some time in the future to say, I'll go on a holiday one day, I'll go overseas one day, I'll save for whatever one day, I'll start putting money in my savings one day, I'll do a powerlifting comp one day, I'll lose the weight one day, I'll go on date nights one day, I'll spend more time with my kids one day, because one day never comes. You can have a big goal for 5 years' time or for one day, but it will never come. Why not just plan it now? Put the things in place, take the action steps, plan it out so you can achieve it a lot sooner than what you think. I've achieved so much already this year. In just, what are we in now, May? So like 4.5 months. I have traveled to Bali, Melbourne, Sydney. I've run, since December, I've run seminars in 3 different states for personal trainers to help them grow their businesses. We've also stayed on the Gold Coast and staying on the Sunshine Coast to run my first health and wellness retreat this weekend. Something I've wanted to do for a couple of years, but put it off quite a few times. Now I'm finally doing it. Other things kind of got in the way and I had other focuses. So now I'm finally doing it. I've paid for myself, my 2 kids, and my partner. I was going to say husband then. My partner to go to England and Portugal and around Europe for 6 weeks in July and August. And we'll be traveling later in the year as well. I'm going to plan 2 more retreats for later this year, one for business, one for health. What else have I done? I've changed my body shape. I exercise regularly every week, do strength training 3 or 4 times a week, and just about to step it up as well. I get weekly massages. I go out for regular meals out because I enjoy that. I've helped many people improve their health and improve their businesses, and they're in both areas are getting amazing results. I have time out for myself and for my family and for my kids, and I continue growing on that as well. It's not perfect the way it is right now, but there's no such thing as perfect. I'm always continually growing and continually setting new goals and new things to strive for. Oh, big one I forgot to mention, started powerlifting earlier this year, a few months ago, and have done my first 2 comps and have signed up for nationals as well. So don't do anything half-hearted, do I? But the whole point is, I guess, in summary of this, first of all, that Mel is awesome and she's such a wise woman. Second of all, don't let fear hold you back from living the life that you want and from reaching your goals. And third, don't wait for one day, because one day never comes. Put the plans in place now. Choose one thing. If you want to start saving but you feel like you've got no money, put $5 away a week into a separate account. No one misses $5. Everyone has $5. You probably spend $5 or more on coffee or takeaway or cigarettes or alcohol or a parking meter or whatever, when you could park somewhere that's free. Think about how much you could put away in savings at the moment. It doesn't have to be huge amounts, but if you start, that really is the key. Same with your exercise. You don't need to go from nothing, and you shouldn't go from nothing to working out 5 or 6 days a week. Choose one day, one thing that you're going to do. Go for a half an hour walk and just do that and stick with that consistently and then build up from there. So think about today. What are those things, or even just one thing that you really, really want to do in your life that you've been holding back on doing because you're too scared? And just do it. Put a plan in place for when you are going to achieve this, and then work out your action steps so that you're able to get there. Yes, it will scare the hell out of you, but that's good. You want to do things that help you step outside your comfort zone, because if you stay in your comfort zone for the rest of your life, then that's pretty damn boring. I don't want to stay where I am now. I don't want to stay where I was in the past. I'm always learning and growing and developing myself so I can be a better person for me and so I can help inspire and motivate others as well. So choose that one thing and put those steps in place so that you can achieve it. If you like this video and found it useful, please share it around. I think more people should have this message and be able to live the best version, the best life they can, and be the best version of themselves. So please share it around. Put any comments below, or let me know what that big thing is that you're going to do. And if you need any help creating your action steps or putting a goal setting plan together, you can email me at info@alternativemums with an S fitness.com.au, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got, or offer you a free health and lifestyle consultation where we can set those goals, talk about what your big thing is that you've been holding back from doing, and set some goals and action plans so that you can achieve that. So have an awesome day, guys, and hope you found that useful.